Alright. How tall is Minecraft Steve? 6'2". Alright. He's 6'2". Alright, the length of a single bed is approximately 75 inches. We do that inches to feet. 6.25. Alright, so bed is 6.25. Alright, so because there's a very little amount of room at the end of the bed when Steve lays on it, we can assume that the beds are single beds. 6.25, average weight of a single bed, 55 to 88. Alright, so we have 55 to 88. My rating's bad, don't worry about it. So let's assume Steve here is splurging. He's right a little on the heavier side, right pretty close in the middle. 75 lbs per bed. That's what we need to know. Alright, now let's get into Minecraft and we'll put this number to good use. See that? Steve takes up the whole bed. Those are his boots. It's a single bed. We figured that out. Alright, now. Now. I already have a few netherite ingots because I want to see how many pounds of bed does it take to find all the netherite you'd need for a whole set. For the sake of the experiment, we are going to be searching for 7 netherite, let's say. So we have 1 netherite for the boots, 1 for the legs, 1 for the chestplate, 1 for the helmet. That's 4 for the armor. And let's say you have the 3 cardinal weapons. You have a sword. You have a... Don't worry about my sword enchantments. I died last time in the nether, like in the fire, and then lost all my stuff again. Don't worry about it. Let's say you have a sword, an axe, and a shovel. Or whatever else your other tool wants to be. So let's say you need 7 netherite ingots, right? 7. And you need 4 ancient debris per netherite. How much ancient debris are we looking for? 4 times 7, 28. So I am looking for 28 netherite with my beds. Once I have that, I will assume I found all the netherite I need. And that's the number we'll use to calculate how much pounds of bed it takes to get all the netherite you need. We'll do 7 netherite. But before we do any of that, I need to get some armor back. So, actually, let's make this netherite. No, I'll make it netherite armor after. Yeah, I should do this. Okay, I think I'm mostly ready. We got my armor fixed up. We have my efficiency shovel and stuff. Shulker box full of fireworks just in case I need it. Another shulker box for free space. I need more beds. Just because you can never have enough. I want to make sure I'm prepared. So we'll shear all these sheep. Alright, there we go. So, we now have a full chest. So this is 54 beds plus 4 right now. So we are just going to take out of the large chest to start. So the large chest had 54 beds in it originally. And now I have 54 beds in my inventory. There we go. Full large chest full in my inventory. Beautiful. Okay. Preparations fully complete. We got beds. We got my fireworks, enchanted armor, all my beds. I had to use those sheep and some wood from my wood farm. We got some food, some fireworks, some... You know, we're good. Okay. Let's go to the nether. And then I'm going to try to find a spot to dig down. I had a spot before, but it got very saturated with bed usage. So I'm going to try to find a new spot. Let's see if we can get down over here. Okay, so far it looks promising. Alright, I'll take it. There we go, keep going. I want to get down nice and deep. Oh, shit. What is my level at? 19 right now, and I hear shit burning. Which is never a good sign, but... It's because I found where I was using my beds before. Alright, looks like we'll keep going from here. We're just gonna use one bed so I can pick up some blocks here. First bed. Used. Wow. Okay. That's actually insane. Alright, I don't even know. Okay. Alright, well, one of the 28 already found, first bed. If it goes on like this, you will use very few pounds of beds, apparently. Alright, we're gonna get rid of you. Alright. Ancient debris, baby. Ancient debris. 1. Let's just mine around it, see if there's any more. No. 1 ancient debris of the 28 already acquired. Look at us go. And now the bed grind goes into full effect. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing over and over and over again. Is mining a little bit, placing a bed, blowing it up. Mining a little bit, placing a bed, blowing it up. So, yeah, it's time to get into the bed grind, I guess. Yes, baby, yes. Yes, we've only used up like half an inventory of beds, and we have found 2 ancient debris. Believe it or not. Dos, 2. Okay. Boom. 2 out of the 28 ancient debris acquired. That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. I love to see it, at least. I love to see it. I don't want to be here all day searching for ancient debris. But who knows? Ancient debris, the grind is crazy, honestly. I've never done it before either, so. Yeah, that was ancient debris. I was like, did I put my bed right next to ancient debris? Yes, I did. 2 for 2. 2 in a row on beds. Let's see if we can keep the streak going, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My ancient debris. Where is it? Yes! There we are, baby. I knew it was somewhere around these parts. Yes, baby. Don't worry about it. Boom. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. 2! But then again, who cares if I'm doing it optimally? Let's go. 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 Let it go. Let it go. Oh my god, I lied. There is ancient debris. The lava was covering it. Wow. Lucky. Right at the corner of the explosion. 2. There we go. That's what you love to see. Farm. That's what I'm thinking. Because waiting for all these sheep to grow their wool manually kind of takes a fucking forever. And, I don't have fucking... Oh my god, I missed one. Oh my god. I didn't even do this on purpose. How would I do that on purpose? Look at this, right at the start. The first bed it looks like I used. Oh my god, it had 2. Holy shit. Wait, didn't I get one in the first bed, though? Oh, this isn't the first bed. Wow, bottom corner. 2 more. We have over half the ancient debris we need. From 4,050 pounds of beds. Wowee. Look at me go. Look at me go. But. I need wool. I need so much wool. It's not funny. There's only one thing to do when you need wool, right, guys? Insert montage here. And now, 7 years later, I did it. I have a sheep farm. A wool farm. Aren't I excited? Oh my god, that took way too long. Why is that one not getting picked up? Okay, there we go. I did it! I did it! Oh my god, it's so good. Watch, see this wool? Gone. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. 10 wool already from the wool farm. Holy shiza, that took way too long. I forgot we were even going for ancient debris at this point. I was just lost in the sauce of sheep making. But we officially have... I actually need that. We officially have a sheep wool farm. So, do with that what you will. I'm going to use it to get more beds. And let's fill up a shulker box with beds. We have a whole... Okay, we're going to do one extra. There we go. So we have another 54 beds. So we've already used one full chest. Now we have 54 more. There we go. Oh, you know, perfect. 54 and an extra. So, right now we're using 2 full chests and 1 extra. So, let's see how many... Let's see what it takes. Let's see what it takes. Let's go back to the farm. Let's go back to the farm. What? What? What a dynamic duo. We have the Enderman with a block of dirt. And then we got my little guy over there. Wait. Wait. I actually have to use my ability. I mined in over here, I thought. Didn't I? Maybe it wasn't this far. Maybe it was just over here. Where did I go in from? Where did I go in from? It wasn't over there. Now I'm confused. I thought it was right there. But it doesn't seem to be right there. Oh, no, it is right here. I'm blind, bro. I'm blind. I'm blind. All right. Right back at it. Oh. Oh my god, I just ran into more. Oh my god, even more. Let me run through this again. We're digging, right? We're digging. We come right here. We find 1. We find another 2 more right there. It's like, okay. Then we get nothing. It's like, okay, okay, okay. Then we come here, and we find 1 mining through the wall again. And we're like, okay. And then we come here. We find some more coming through. And we come right here, and we find some more. And guess how many there are? Exactly 2. The exact amount we needed. Nope, I lied. There's 3. We got too many. We are overboard the amount of ancient debris we needed. Alright, back to home base. Let's go grab some netherite. Boom, 29. Thought I needed 28. Oh yeah, I got 1 extra from the thingamabob. That's how many netherite ancient debris we have. Let's see how this is going. 15. Must not have been running for a while. Went through all that work for basically nothing, but that's okay. Now what do we need? We need to count up how many beds I have, actually. Because I'm gonna actually have to do math. Alright. So we have that many beds left over. We have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 18, 20 beds left. There were 55 because we had a full chest plus 1. So if I have, what did I say? 18, 20. So 55. 35 beds were used. 35 beds were used plus the first chest, alright? Remember that. 35 beds plus the original, because that's going to be used for calculating. Now, we have these 2 things. That's all we need. And then we come over here. Yeah, why not? I'll keep fire prod on. Alright. We got to take some gold out. Throw those in there. And we wait for them to smelt. While those are smelting, we can talk about these smithing templates, which I didn't know, or nether upgrade templates. Alright, which I didn't know about until later, but you need these. You throw them in with a tool, then one of these, and then netherite, and that's how you get netherite armor. You can't just use a trim or anything, or a netherite ingot. You need one of these too, because why wouldn't you? And you can duplicate them with diamonds And something else. You need endstone, was it? It might have been endstone. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure out how to dupe these again. But I went to the nether because you find these in bastions, and they're honestly pretty hard to find. Maybe it's not. 'Cause it's not just this with diamonds. Alright, well, we gotta figure it out. But yeah, you find those in the nether in bastions, and they're pretty hard to find and pretty rare. And then I came home and I used one on a netherite sword that I died with at some point. Don't worry about that. But like I used it, and my sister was like, "Why? You were supposed to duplicate those." Oh, netherrack. We're supposed to duplicate those, and I was like, "What do you mean duplicate those? How would we ever duplicate those? Like, what do you mean? You can never duplicate stuff in Minecraft." But apparently, I was the idiot, and you can duplicate them. And when you do, you just literally get 2 for 1 using diamonds and netherrack. So you have to duplicate them using that recipe. Okay, I'm not going to find netherrack for now, but whatever. You duplicate them using that recipe, and then get a bunch of them, and that's how you can actually make a bunch of netherite stuff. You don't actually need all the... or you don't need to go find all of them, you just dupe them once you have one. I didn't know that. I wasted one, then I had to go find it again and died, but that's okay. Then you need 4 gold and 4 netherite scrap, which you get from smelting ancient debris. So, while we wait for those, let me think of this. What tools do I want to... Alright. I guess we'll take out what we have. Go to the chest. Plop them in. We can get 4. Boom. Alright, look at that. 4. You know what we're going to do with these first 4? Turn our armor into netherite armor. So, it goes from 3 armor and 2 armor toughness to 3 armor, 3 armor toughness, and 1 knockback resistance. It's really not that much better. But, who cares? So we get the legs, too. They go up a little bit, of course. Then we get the boots, of course. We gotta get the boots. Look at those netherite boots. They get spikes, though. That's kind of cool. And our chest plate. Why... Cover me in debris, baby. Get a full set of netherite. Obviously, first time I've gotten that. Boom. Netherite armor. Look at that. I'm kitted out. Wow. Wowee. I'm so cool. Alright. We need 1 more. Boom. And then we'll make that. And then that. And now we'll do the pickaxe next. Okay, so what do we have here? 17 mining efficiency, 17, 6 attack damage. It literally just must just make it, like, break less fast. And then we'll do my sword. And then we'll have to kit that sword out eventually. No, we're not going to do a shovel. We're going to do an axe. Axes are a lot more useful than shovels. I like them more, too. Wood. We're gonna do an axe. That's the... I still stand by 7. You only need 3 tools and then armor. So I still stand by that, but... we're going to do this axe. We have 1 extra netherite scrap. Why? Because I got too many. I was just too good down there in the nether. I was just too good. There we go. Boom. And with this, we have our netherite. We're going to have to dupe some more of those, but that's okay. But with that, that is how much netherite you get from... how many was it? 54, and then 55 minus 20 plus 35. Okay. That's how much you get from however many beds that is. And now we get to go do math again. Aren't you guys excited? Aren't you guys excited? You know what time it is, right? You know what time it is? Yeah, it's whiteboard time. Time for the final math of the video. Alright, I'll check back in 2 seconds. Alright, 2 seconds later, I finally figured out how to get to the whiteboard. Alright. So we have 54 beds plus 35 beds. So we have 54 plus, don't worry about my rating, it's okay, 35, that equals 89 beds. So let's go erase this. Sorry, just give me a moment here. that gives us, if it could erase any slower, 89 beds to get 7 netherite. Boom. 89 beds to get 7 netherite. Alright. 89. So now to figure out the pounds of bed used, we go and we do 89 times what we calculated earlier, 75 lbs per bed. This reminds me of physics class and calculus and everything. So we got 89, because that's how many beds we used, times 75 pounds per bed. We get a total of 6675. Alright, remember that? 6675, baby. 6675. So our final number is 6675 lbs. That's how much it takes. Wait, let me... How much is 1 ton? It's 1,000, right? 1 US ton is 2,000 pounds? Why is a ton 2,000 pounds? I thought it was 1,000 pounds. Huh. Alright. Well, this is a little over 3 tons. 3 tons of beds to get full netherite in Minecraft. And I hope you guys are glad you watched the end of the video, because you learned that you need 3 tons of beds. 3 tons to get 7 netherite. And 1 scrap. So 7 1/4 if you really think about it. But that's the end of the video. I'll see all you guys in the next one, and peace out. Thanks for watching to the end. Let me erase this whiteboard and then I'll end it. There we go. Peace out, guys. See ya.